Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and we are finally back. I am home for break, and we can officially get some Road to the Show live streams going again, get the Marlins franchise going again, and for about a month. So, should be able to wrap up a season wrap up the season for the Marlins. I believe I'm already in June. For Brett Barrett, which we're about to do now, I should be able to get through this season. And maybe next season as well. For my Zach Jenkins Road to the Show, I should be able to get to, hopefully get him called up. And my Eddie Goodell series, the goal is the same. I am going to be doing a Brett Barrett hitting Road to the Show, per request of Johnny Talk Sports. So watch out for that. That will be dropping here soon. Maybe even an episode tonight. I haven't decided yet. Episode is something tonight, just not sure what. I am getting over being sick, so my voice is a little shot, so bear with me. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So our next start is going to be
receives kudos
not here.
from his coach after a memorable
no, actually, he's got done with one. So our next start will be probably after the All-Star break. Maybe that Sunday before, not sure. It is that Sunday before, so we more than likely will not be playing in the All-Star game. We are going up against the Colorado Rockies. We're going to choose a uniform because I want to do something a little different. You know what? Let's rock the old Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 94. With the Road 78 pants. Because why not? So, yeah, you can see the stats up there on the screen. I'm doing very well so far in my young Major League career. I have 2 wins, I believe 4 starts, 30.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs allowed, 44 strikeouts, and, yeah, that .59 ERA, it's looking pretty nice. In my whole professional career, I've only lost 11 games, and I've won 20, there's about 50.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's try to do something really quick, guys. There we go. All right, let's get this going.
First pitch coming here.
Still not keen on the fact I'm number 14 when I'm used to being number 11.
Behind the big fastball. And guys,
someone else is there number 11 up here where they have it retired. I can never remember.
They come in playing well.
Don't drop. Thank you.
Time.
Very good
hey,
running
thanks,
play
Matty. Hey,
by our
you know
center
what,
fielder,
D-Roll,
who
try to get
I'm
on
not
kind
sure
of
who it is. Chadwick.
A little mini winning
So thank you,
streak
Chadwick.
here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game
David
2, and
Dahl.
hopefully winning this series by one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first
Ground
game
ball.
of this series and had
Second
a nice
base.
bounce-back game yesterday. Let's
Bobbled
see if
it.
they can steal the series right here.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup.
Well, there
Any
goes the
thoughts?
no-hitter.
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Black. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be
2 quick
surprised at all
hits.
to see
He's
him
going
make
to third.
some
He's going to
noise at
third.
the plate.
And that
Get in,
gets
get in, get in.
through for a 1-out base hit.
I almost had
and
him.
he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Guys, looks like a
0-1 the
trade is
count.
going down in the major leagues right now, in real life. I'm trying to see what the full story is here. I will let you guys know. Homer Bailey and a
0-1
couple
pitch.
prospects are being
Fouled
traded
away.
to the Dodgers, and it looks like Puig, Kemp, and Alex Wood are going to the Reds. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On the ground is second
I really
base.
don't
This
know.
could be two.
Okay, good. We got a damage though. That's
Echeverria
good.
for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to
Yeah, guys,
6
I
to
really
3.
don't know
They
how to
roll
feel
it
about
up
that.
to
I mean,
get out of the
Puig,
jam.
Kemp, and
Inning in
Alex
the books.
Wood,
No
from the
score
sounds
on
of
the
it,
show.
to the Reds for Homer Bailey prospects and international slot money. They better be getting some grade A prospects here.
Stepping into the box, Brett Barrett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right. Dahl's in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits.
Shit.
On now to the bottom of the second.
I never in
Pirates
a
lead
million
it,
years would have saw
1-0.
Puig on the Reds. So is there anything more on it?
So stepping in,
Leading off for the
Bradford
Rockies,
Robinette, and he
left
really
fielder,
thrives in the batter's box
Bradford
here at home.
Robinette.
Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say it's a big deal. So it is Kemp, Puig, Wood from the Dodgers going to the Reds, and Homer Bailey prospects and slot money going.
Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon
going to
behind
the
dish. He is tight
sorry,
on the
losing my
corner.
mind here.
He is, D-Row, and listen,
Going
he
to the
makes you
Dodgers.
bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's
Homer
behind
Bailey,
the
I don't
dish.
hate on the Dodgers, especially where they're potentially going to be losing some big pieces from their rotation, whether it be to injury or free agency over the next couple of years. I think he's a free agent after the 2020 season. So I don't hate it. He's obviously not a Clayton Kershaw or a Patrick Corbin, but he's a solid, I'd say J Happ type type player. So I don't hate it.
Has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
He can definitely give you McCarthy type numbers, and if your rotation is doing solid,
now.
then Homer Bailey can always go into long leagues from the bullpen. Julio Urias is more than likely going to be being moved to the bullpen anyway, just because of his very inconsistent numbers as a starter. So I definitely, like I said,
well out to right field.
I don't really hate any of these moves.
Back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Puig and Kemp to the Reds, I don't know how I feel about that. But the Reds were definitely looking for another starter. Granted, they gave up one to get one, which doesn't really make sense to me. So now they're kind of, in my opinion, they're still looking for a starter because even though, yes, they're getting Alex Wood, they gave up Homer Bailey in their pursuit to get Alex Wood. So I don't really know how that works out. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think I have a strikeout yet.
Welcome back to beautiful Colorado.
And we're going into the third inning, and I don't have a single strikeout.
Tyler Anderson. They'll need him to get something going here. Shot weakly to the left.
I can't even strike out the pitcher.
Echeverria charging this one, and that's the first out.
All right.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out
Nothing more
left
being
center.
reported, so
Calling
I'm
for
assuming
it,
that's just
Kyle.
the standstill as of right now.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
So that now gives the Reds.
Hit on the ground is short.
Dahl.
Throw on to first, a three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Dodgers are taking on Homer Bailey's. It looks like they're taking out his full contract. At first, I thought the trade was Bailey for Kemp, Puig, and Wood straight up. I'm like, Homer Bailey's not worth that. Not even a little.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swung on it,
it looked like
missed.
another changeup.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
So that
I think
that
he just
gives
subscribed to the swing hard
more than
in case you
likely
hit it
that will give
philosophy of
the
hitting. As a
Reds an
pitcher, why
outfield
not?
of
Better than
Winker and
standing up
left,
there like you've never held a
Kemp
bat
in
before.
center, and Puig in
Working
right.
for the punch out and the offering. Line
That's
drive
a
to
hit.
center field.
That's a hit.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That could be a double. That's not a double.
The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he
And
clearly
then
thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit.
it's a
but
rotation.
They did a nice job in the outfield of getting it
Gives
in quick
them.
to cut him
Wait,
down.
Homer Bailey was a starter last year, right?
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
He was.
now.
Leading
1
off
for
the
1.
fourth
Very
for the
crappy
Rockies.
starter. He
First
literally
time.
went 1 in
Hey, we're still
14.
in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's
Okay.
really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on
That's
and get a
pretty
big
bad.
inning started.
He literally went 1 in
He's
14.
ready. Here's
That's
the
got to be
first
a
offering.
typo. 1 in
Sends
14.
that one out of play for strike 1.
Anyway, okay. So that really gives him Finnegan, Lorenzen, Roark, Matt Whistler probably, and Alex Wood.
Turned on that one
And they're
crushed
still
it,
looking at
just
Sonny
pulled
Gray.
it a little foul.
I want to know who these prospects are that they're giving up. That's what I want to know.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop
Now
Trevor
batting.
Story.
So I know I've always
Notice
said
that
I don't
bat
care
0
about
for 1
strikeouts
ball
that much,
game.
but I'd like to have at least one in a game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Story, a 27-year-old, is currently the third leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
So Bailey is actually expected to be released by the Dodgers.
Standing in, Bradford Robinette.
The left fielder, number 25, Bradford Robinette.
Honestly, with them, because the Dodgers are going to be,
Here comes
the
first
Reds will
pitch.
technically have to eat the salary,
Now a fastball is swung on
or at
and
least
tipped
most of the
foul
salary
right
for
near
Homer
home
Bailey.
plate. It's strike 1.
and they're unleashing most, if not all, of Puig, Kemp, and Woods contracts onto the Reds. So the Reds are actually being in the hole quite a bit. Dodgers are opening up 2 outfield spots that are not necessarily going to go to
the windup and the
Chris
0-1.
Taylor, Andrew Toles,
And
or
he
Kike
fouls this one
Hernandez.
off.
That fastball must have a little late life
In
on
fact,
it,
if I'm the
because that
Dodgers,
was
I'm
right in
leaving
the wheelhouse,
Taylor
and he still wasn't able to get
and
good wood on
Kike
it.
as my second base shortstop until Seager comes back, and then having them platoon, or having Kike stay at second, and having
Set to deliver on nothing in
Taylor
2.
just
Here it
platoon around the
comes.
field.
Strike 3
Hey, there's a
called, and
strikeout
the
right down the
inning is
middle.
over.
So what makes me think of this
1, 2,
is
3
I
go the
almost makes me
Rockies.
think that they're going to
They
have
trail
Bellinger
it here,
strictly
2
play
to nothing.
center field now and leave Muncy at first. So that leaves left and right field pretty much wide open. And they're cutting money, so Harper to
So
the
digging
Dodgers
in now,
Up
Brett
next for
Barrett.
maybe becoming a little more evident.
Pitcher, Brett Barrett.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Because the way I read that, that's like almost confirmed.
Moran
Harper to the
rounds
Dodgers
the
is
corner
going to
and
be a
is
thing.
headed home. The relay.
Why do I push these?
The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a
Leading
bat.
off for the
He'll
Rockies.
try and do what he can to
First
work toward
baseman.
cutting into this
Max
big
Toke.
deficit.
This one doesn't look good
YouTuber
so
Toke,
far.
he
Down
just
by a
tweeted out,
boatload
breaking
as
news,
we
Harper
enter
signed for the
middle
Dodgers.
innings.
It's like, yeah,
It's
basically.
about time they get
It's
something
history.
going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. And there's one down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So Harper is officially, it is confirmed, Harper is looking for a 10-year deal. Being he's 26, I believe. Or he's either is 26 or he's going into his age 26 season. The fact that he's looking for a 10-year deal, at least for me as a team, if I were to take on a player like a Machado or a Harper for that matter, I would do more of a front-loaded contract where they're getting more of the money while they're in their prime, so that way it actually turns out to be a team-friendly contract as they get older and get out of the prime. And, like, you know, say in 10 years, you know, we're at 2029, basically. And Harper, Machado, you know, whoever is 36, 37, and hitting, you know, 230 with 5 home runs in mid-July, you could trade them, and you'd only be paying them maybe $10 million a year.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve.
Oh my God, that was nasty. Nasty strikeout right there. Raimel Tapia.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel.
Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolute.
Hey, there we go.
And that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 7 and the Rockies nothing. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
LeMahieu.
So that, like I said,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Overall, these trades are
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Fielded cleanly.
Come on.
Throw on to first.
Nice.
Time, 1 away.
Nice play.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Setting Harper to a 10-year deal, to me, doesn't make sense, especially if they're not going to front-load it. If they're going to back-load it, I just think they're absolutely crazy. Unless they're trying to trade him, like, sooner rather than later.
0-1 on its way.
Like, only pay him
fouled off.
Combined. And, yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
So I'm not sure. I'm probably going to do 2 to 3 starts.
Bottom of the 7th.
Stream. 2 to 3
Strike
starts.
1 to start the at-bat.
We'll see.
Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get
if I even get
fouled,
selected
it's
the All-Star
0-2
game, that will count. So, reportedly, the Yankees' offer to Machado is 7 years, $210 million. So that's $30 million a season.
Well, he certainly wasn't
for 7
intimidated
years.
on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter.
Now batting.
If I had to guess,
Working
I'd say
around
that's,
the zone,
I would
he
guess that
challenged
was
him
either
with three
slightly either
straight
back
good
or front
pitches.
loaded.
I like that he
I don't
didn't
think it's
give
just a
his
solid
opponent too
30
much
each
credit.
year.
0-1 the count. Into the windup.
But
Here comes the
I don't hate it.
0-1.
I don't hate that at all.
Popped him up. Reyes in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now
Coming to
batting.
the plate now,
First
Max
baseman.
Kepler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down
Kepler.
via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That's true. Ken Rosenthal.
Here comes the first
In the wake
pitch.
of this trade, Dodgers can do many other things
Bouncer down the line. Foul, strike
besides
1.
take a run at Harper. They can sign free agent A.J. Pollock and or trade for Marlins Real Muto or one of Indians starting pitchers. Many ways they can go.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right.
Jeter Downs was ranked number 8 in
McKinley
Red System
is
by
there.
Baseball America. Good day to release it, I guess.
And
Gray
the
wasn't
inning
in
is
top
over.
10, but if I could venture, I guess he would be in the 11 to 13 range.
Three
So
up,
the
3
so
down
the Dodgers
for
ended up
Colorado.
getting Jeter
They're
Downs
down
and
by
somebody
a
by the last name
touchdown,
of Gray.
7-0. Next to hit will be the
The
pitcher,
pitcher,
Brett
number
Barrett.
14, Brett Barrett.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're still in control, 7-0.
You guys, give me 1 second.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. It was
Leading
a
off for
single
the
for him
Rockies.
in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
All right, I'm back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Moran is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now to the plate, Tony Walters. He's 0
The
for 2
catcher,
with a
number
strikeout in this
14,
one.
Tony Walters.
Here's the pitch. To short. Hechavarria has it. And there's out number 2.
Your
Carlos
attention,
Chavez
please.
will get the
Then
call
sitting
here
for
as
the
he'll hit
Rockies,
for the pitcher.
Number 6, Carlos Chavez.
windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
The second stream, because there will be another stream, that will be a 2-3 stream.
It's bound to happen a few times.
Or start 2 to 3 start stream. Wow, I can't talk. This one is going to be just this one because I just realized I have some stuff to do in about 10 minutes here. So unfortunately, this will be a shorter stream, but the other one should make up for it. Alright, so the final trade was
ground ball foul down the left side.
Kemp, Puig, Wood, and Kyle Farmer, and $7 million for Bailey, Gray, and Downs.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chadwick is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
David Dahl.
The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
I've had through 4 innings. I didn't have any strikeouts. I have 7.
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Blackmon.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Right, 66
Skied
pitches
in the air
too.
to straightaway left.
67 pitches I pitched that whole game. 9 innings.
Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
8-0 the final today. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Barrett wins his 3rd of the season. Tyler Anderson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Baskers. This has been a presentation of MLB
Alright guys,
The
so
Show.
that is going to be it for me.
Don't forget to check
There will be
out
another stream at some point tonight. I'm not sure exactly when, but we will figure it out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. It is the number one way to help out a channel. Download Storyfire. I'm still working on getting over there. Not sure how well it's going to work. I am also looking at a couple other platforms I will be telling you guys about in the near future, including my buddy and I starting up our own. So, like I said, that is going to be it for me, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out.
E-line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available out.